Hello, I'm Christine Zhou reporting for ATF from London. Today we welcome back Christian Kronsteter, CEO of Swiss-based index creator All Index, who joins us from Basel. Christian, thank you for being here.
Well, thank you, Christine, for being on the show again. It's a pleasure.
Christian, the Global Fintech Leaders Index, it is the third ATFI index. Can you start by giving us some background on it, please?
Yeah, sure. So this FinTech index is an index where we want to capture, let's call it the essence of innovative FinTech companies. There in the FinTech area and FinTech space, there's almost constantly happening innovation in various parts of FinTech. So be it a more efficient way of asset servicing, or be it in the area of blockchain and how blockchain can maybe change or maybe not change financial services. And that's what we want to capture with this index. So our idea is that we select those companies which are at the fore of the development in the FinTech area.
Christian, if we can turn specifically to Asia, this is a fast-moving and dynamic topic that examines changes in the way we store and move money. Is it a sector currently dominated by Asia?
I would say not necessarily. We know that specifically in Hong Kong and also in Singapore, the local governments are supporting proactively the development of FinTech companies in various ways, be it through grants, be it through offering co-working spaces and incubators and all these other things. I think Asia is pretty much on par with what we see coming out of predominantly US and also part of Europe. What we have seen in the past is there's some sort of a focus on certain topics that people suddenly find very really relevant. Like we've seen payments coming very strong over the last couple of years, and we have seen those new asset managers, robo-advisors. So we're moving from basic services to more complex value-added services for wealth creation, wealth management, these kind of things. But I would argue so far we haven't seen Asia emerging as a clear leader in this area. I think the different regions in the world both fight their idiosyncrasies, be it regulation or be it also a lack of sophistication of the investors. That's also a certain factor that has to be understood and factored in. So there's various reasons. It would be interesting to see what's happening because we know that wealth management and wealth creation is an important topic, also from a demographics point of view. But so far, as I said, it's pretty on par.
And last question, why does the Global Fintech Leaders ATFI Index matter?
Well, it matters from several perspectives. So as I said a minute ago, is that we are trying to capture the forefront of the FinTech development, which means that we're also looking, similar to the other index we had for electric vehicles, that we're trying to look at the entire supply chain of financial services. So what's happening in the payments area, what's happening in the way money is moved and stored, what's happening in the way money is managed, and what kind of technologies are used or are going to be used. So we see there's some, we try to see it as some sort of an early indicator on the future development of FinTech in the FinTech area. So that's why from our point of view, I think it's a very interesting index to look at.
Thank you, Christian.
You're welcome.
And thank you all for watching. Please check out asiatimesfinancial.com for the best Asia news on markets, economies, and more. I'm Christine Zhou reporting for ATF TV.